Hey, Danger Dave here, bringing you the safety report. Sometimes when you get lost in Peru, you find that, the ground's a bit marshy. It's been raining for about 16 weeks or so. What are you going to do? You can't sleep on the ground, you've got to get up off it. You don't want none of those floods coming through and sweeping you away. Sometimes it's just not viable to sleep on the ground. What do? We take like Neil Armstrong and we get airborne. We get up, get some height, get some safety. Now the first thing I did was find a nice sturdy tree, one that looks like it hasn't been weathered too much, that it's gonna last the elements, and that it's not too brittle. Because if you get too brittle of a tree, it's gonna wreck your whole night. So what I've done here is, I'm just creating some cross members across from this main outreach, and this is going to be where I set up my bed. So taking my stick and using some nails you just hammer these in like so, and it should be fine. So you just sit that one there like that, and what you've created is a perfect, it's like an I-beam almost from looking above, but what it allows you to do is you could put some leaves, stick, any kind of shrubbery or foliage across that, and that'd make a great sitting pillow, which is good. And what you're going to find is when you're sleeping up a tree, you really want to be sitting, you don't want to be lying down. That's how you get caught out. You don't see monkeys lying down in a tree, do you? That's because they know what's going on. What it does, when we're up the tree, it also allows us to get away from any unwanted, dangerous animals. So we might get lions, tigers or bears lurking these areas. We don't want them eating us for dinner while we're sleeping. That's the last thing you want. Particularly here in Peru, they get a certain type of, it's hard to explain, but if you could imagine like a wallaby, but the head of a snake, it's not common, and there's only been a few of them seen in the small opiate-driven towns of Shintabingu and Kwasai, but it's alright because they can't climb trees. They've got little nubbly fingers, they can't grip very well. So you'll find once you're up the tree, not a problem. It's another report by Danger Dave, helping you and your mates have a great weekend.